Hi, and welcome to day two of our Eclipse Portal Yoga series in September 2025. And today is the 8th, Monday, the 8th of September. And the moon has just moved out of the eclipse, is still in Pisces, but about to move into Aries. And so, as Pisces is connected to the feet in medical astrology, Aries is connected to the head. And in general, we are moving with Saturn and Neptune having moved back into Pisces from Aries, and they will eventually go fully into Aries next year in February, and a little later for Neptune next year. We are moving through this kind of transition from the last into the first sign, or from surrender into space of willpower and initiation, from the fluidity of the water into the ignition, the spark, the inspiration of fire. So these are the two things that I like us to work with today. So let's start standing on our mat and just find a very comfortable stance with your feet, kind of hip width distance. And then place one hand on the back of your head, just where your skull meets your neck, and one hand on the top of your head. And then, if it's comfortable, you can close your eyes or just have a soft gaze. And going all the way down into your feet and sensing your feet, and from your feet, the connection into the earth. And at the same time, you can also sense from your perineum or your tailbone a connection down into the earth. Keep your knees slightly bent. And then on your inhale, allow yourself to receive fresh energy from the earth, moving it through the legs and the spine all the way up to the crown of the head. And then on your exhale, releasing whatever stress, tension, energies of others doesn't serve you right now and you may have accumulated throughout the day. So take in general, in total, take 7 deep in and exhales in that way, allowing yourself to receive on your inhale. Breath moving up the spine to the crown, and in deep exhale, releasing whatever doesn't serve you right now. And again, just observing the very natural small breaks at the end of your inhale and exhale, just sensing them. And enjoying your breath and enjoying the connection to the earth and to the sky. And just finding our stance between heaven and earth in our center, where we can easily stand upright. Last one like that. Releasing the jaw, releasing the back of the head, and then just opening up our arms, and then also opening up our legs a little wider on your mat. And then again, just inhale, bring the arms up and just grab your elbows, and then just hold the frame at the same time, try to slightly pull the frame apart. We breathe deeply here. Again, allowing yourself to receive the inhale through your feet. And then actively exhaling everything down into the ground. And then we're going to go to the right. So keeping your frame, just very gently go to the right without strain. And then very slowly we turn the toes towards our right leg, open the arms and just bring them down to the leg. Bring your left hand on your right shin, and you can bend that leg. You can even bend both legs if you need to, and then just bring that right arm up and breathing deep. Pushing down as you inhale and exhale, opening the heart. But again, just be very gentle with yourself instead of pulling that hand or forcing that hand back. Just really see if you can open up from your collarbones and move the shoulder blades back down. Fast in an exhale. And then we just come all the way down with both arms and just coming on your fingertips, inhale, straightening. And then exhale, you can place your hands on the ground. If that doesn't work, you can let them dangle in the air. You can place them on two blocks, whatever works for you. And really releasing your crown here. And you're free to keep a little bend in your knees. And as we are still in the energy of the full moon, even though it's after the full moon, so we're going to continue with these circles. So the right hand goes to the left shin, the left arm goes up. And again, feel free to bend the knees as you need to. Opening up from your collarbones rather than forcing the arm back. And very gently lifting the torso and finding on your left, just finding your elbows again. Bending to the left, breathing deeply. And then inhale, come up. And again, just pulling that frame apart a little. Pulling the shoulders down as you do this. And again, inhaling through the feet. Rooting down and then exhaling everything down into the earth you don't need anymore. And then we just interlace the hands behind our head and we go to the left. Inhale. Breathe deep in and exhale. Turn the torso towards the leg. Bring your right hand down. Left arm up. You can move the upper hand, fingers. And then exhale, just coming into forward fold, and you can either grab your elbows or even move your hands between your legs, releasing the crown completely. Left hand on your right shin, right arm up. Then you can move the upper hand. Deep in and exhale. Nourishing from the feet to the head, our connection. And then we come up to the right and we place the hands again behind our head, interlacing. Breathing deeply. And inhale, come on. And then we do one last round, and then just grab your left wrist with your right hand. Inhale, stretching, releasing the shoulders, looking down, and then turning the torso again, left hand onto the right shin. One breath here, inhale. And just hanging, placing the hands on the ground, forward fold, exhale. Right hand on your left shin, left arm comes up, inhale. Rise again, and then just grab your right wrist with your left hand. Inhale, you can look down if you like. Inhale, come all the way up. And then exhale, folding forward. And then zigzagging your feet together. And then just coming into a squat. And just place your hands in front of a heart, bringing your shoulders in line, your upper body in line with your shoulders in line with your hips. Deep inhale. And again, just feeling that connection from the feet to the ground, to the crown, and down to the feet. If it's wobbly, you can take blocks. Just have some fun with it. And then just place your hands on the ground, sit back, find a comfortable seat. And again, just palms facing down, take a deep inhale, find your root up to the crown, find the top of the head. And you can still imagine the light of the full moon above you. And just exhaling all the way down, emptying, releasing everything into the earth that you no longer need, that is cleansed by the moon. And take a few more deep in and exhales, cleansing. If you like, you can exhale through the mouth. One hand onto the heart, one hand onto the belly. And just think about something you're grateful for today. Just feel that in your body. And we're dedicating the merits of our practice to all beings without one exception. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. My name is Anya. And please give me feedback on how you are doing, how you're feeling, what's being released for you, what's being transformed for you throughout the eclipse season. And I look forward to connecting with you here again or every Monday, 6:30. There's an online class with me, so do come and join. Thank you so much. Bye for now.